Oh! Oh! The last stream of the day. Oh, God bless America. The last stream of the collection. After I'm done with this one, I know it's a lot to catch up to. You don't got to watch them right away. I don't get mad. Relax. Relax. Just say, you know what? This weekend, I'm going to take my phone into the bathroom when I have my weekly flushing of my system, and I'm going to sit and watch the light gun collection with Toro, because this is going to be a short one, so that'll about get me through the average crap. Anyway, I know y'all are watching my videos in the bathroom. It's okay. We're all like relatively mature people here, maybe. So this is a short one. This is a top 5. Top 5, baby, top 5. This is a top 5 video of my light gun collection, my PS2 light gun collection. Okay. And bonus points for anybody who knows the anime characters that are on the thumbnail. Do you know what that's from? That's from a specific thing. Do you know what that is? Anyway, so I'm about ready. There were games here I wanted to talk about. There's a lot more I wanted to talk about, but I have to, after I get done with this video, I'm going to go through every single title, and the ones where I need booklets, I'm going to start the booklet hunt. And I found a bunch of them at the game store. I'm going to take the games in. I'm going to, like I said before, I'm going to try and see if they'll cut me a deal where they can take the game without the manual and give me the manual and like finagle it and see what I can do with that. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. So at RU Games on Fowler Avenue, Tampa, they're pretty cool. So here we go. So this is kind of a honorable mention. This is kind of a runner-up kind of thing, but I wanted to include these as you don't need a light gun necessarily to play them. It certainly is nice. It's certainly a better experience overall. But I love the taglines on these two. It's Silent Scope and Silent Scope 2 Dark Silhouette. So just not good enough to be Silent Scope 2. We got to be Dark Silhouette. It's very evocative. It's like Friday After Dark. Soft porno on cable TV. Bad Toro. Bad Toro. Okay. Cinemax. Skinemax. So this one is Silent Scope, and it says maximum skill, maximum thrill. And the sequel is twice the skill, twice the thrill. Nothing's coming out. Anyway. All right. Ow. 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 Do I have a blemish in my beard? Oh my God. Ow. Oh. It's a clogged pore. Ow. Owie. Oh. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? Call a friend? Anyway, so Silent Scope and Silent Scope 2. Very fun, very worthy, lots of different modes and stuff. They have like a little, I don't know if you can see it, but I want you to look down in the lower inset. They have a little heart where you're like peeping on a woman. It's like a sweetheart reticle on there. It's got a little bit of a scandalous mode. If you see some woman in a window, it puts a little heart over it. And I don't know if that's like a special game mode or something like that. I got to jump back in and see what's going on with that. That is hilarious. I looked at that. I'm like, wait a minute. That's a woman. Looks like a woman changing her clothes. And there's a heart instead of a target reticle. There's a heart on it. I'm like, oh. Where's Anita Sarkeesian when you need her? Anita? Exploitating females? Disgusting. Anyway, so these are You're getting banned, bro. We are banning you right now. So, two of my favorite games on the PS2 are on this system, or are in this collection. Two of my favorite games for the PS system as a whole are light gun games, and they're in here. One of them I found in the wild. One of them I ordered. But it's, we're going to start with this one. And this is going to make Anita very happy. This is Endgame. Endgame, I've already talked up this game. Female protagonist, kind of a spy, espionage, light gun. Very similar gameplay, if not exactly like Time Crisis. But it is a female protag, and it is a crazy good game. If you're a radical feminist, you want to pick up Endgame because it is a raven-haired female killing all kinds of thugs and goons, right-wing gun owners, basically, and you can just kill them by the dozens. So this is Endgame by Empire, and it is very good. It is very fun to play. It is very cool. The opening sequence is exciting. You're in your apartment. All of a sudden, you get that call, that Matrix phone call where it's like, they're coming for you. Take your phone, grab your gun, and get the freak out of there. That's the phone call you get. He's like, there's a gun taped to your refrigerator, back of your refrigerator. Get the gun and get the hell out of there. And then they bust in on you, and you have to fight your way out, and it's freaking cool. There's a subway level. There's a business lobby level, and it is no slouch. It is no slouch. There are limited continues. You really have to be on your game to play Endgame. I'll just let the magic happen. I'll just let the glitter settle. Okay. All right. So, Endgame. I can highly recommend this. If you're a light gun fan and you've never tried it, you're like, hey, it's a hidden gem. It is absolutely a hidden gem. Either Radical Reggie, I think it was Radical Reggie, referred to this as one of his hidden gems, and it almost certainly is. I picked up a copy, and it is just absolutely excellent, high-quality light gun game, espionage shooter on the PS2. Enough said about that. Time Crisis 2. I'll let you know that I found a disc. Now I remember what happened. I bought a PS2 at a Goodwill for $20, and the disc for this game was inside, and I played it. It was perfect. And then I found a copy with a scratched disc, like a really badly scratched disc, and I just swapped that disc for this, and it became my complete copy of Time Crisis 2. And this is a highly enjoyable, very competent light game in the arcade style. You don't need the foot pedal. You know, I have a Mad Catz gun. It works fine. You don't need a gun con. If you have a gun con, great. But if you have a Mad Catz gun, it works just fine. And it is absolutely a wonderful game. They have that commando guy who throws, occasionally will throw a grenade at you. And they swap the perspectives all the time. And you've got a partner that's running around. It's just great. It's just great. Time Crisis 2 is really the classic. It's really the kernel, the nugget of the Time Crisis series. And if you're a light gun fan, you need to own Time Crisis 2. Bottom line, get yourself a gun con. Get over yourself. All right. Time Crisis Crisis Zone. Boom! Look at a big explosion going off behind him. So, again, this one is a little bit different. It's a little bit more story-driven and slower paced. But I hear there are a great many fans of Crisis Zone. It's a little bit different. It's an offshoot. It's kind of a spin-off from the Time Crisis series, but it is very, very good. It is very enjoyable. I watched a review of that game, and it got good marks. So Time Crisis, Crisis Zone, mixing it up a little bit, turning that story up instead of like one, it's like 2.5. So Time Crisis, Crisis Zone, worthy. All right, this is one of my favorite games on the PS2 system. It is probably my favorite home console light gun game, bar none. Other than House of the Dead Overkill. That's the King Daddy. That's the King Daddy. This would be a close second. And it's on the PS2, and it is absolutely amazing. I love it. Oh my God, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I will call her back shortly. Shortly. Okay. All right, so it is Ninja Assault. And what's really funny is they put the name twice on the cover. So it's like Ninja Assault, Ninja Assault. You know, it's like the Beat'ems album, the Beatles. So it's Ninja Assault, and it is the craziest kind of an Asian theme, but you have guns for some reason, and it's like feudal Japan, and it's got an occult aspect to it where like demons have taken over, and you've got these firearms that can kill the demons, or like magic firearms. Of course, right? Of course. I'm live on air, lady. I'm live on air. No. And in fact, we'll just shut the phone off, kid. We will just shut the phone off. Get over it, baby. I'm live on TV. You gotta be kidding me. YouTube is the new TV, baby. Is anybody watching broadcast TV anymore? I quit that. I cut the cable a long time ago, baby. A long time ago. We're talking over a decade. I have been internet only for a very, very long time. Is anybody watching it? Is anybody watching like ABC or CBS? I mean, is anybody watching that nonsense? You can't even get any decent news. I mean, it's just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. It's old people watching that crap. They don't even know. They're just like, you mean I could just go ahead and get rid of TV? Yes! Anyway, Ninja Assault is one of my favorite games on the system of all time. It is outstanding. It is a beautiful game. The graphics are amazing. The difficulty is super challenging. Again, it's fun. Like, you can jump in and play, you know, they have different paths and you can pick easy and you can do that, but it's no slouch even at that rate, but you can have fun with it. But if you're good, there's all kinds of little shit that pops out and little magic frogs and targets, and you bang, and if you tag one of those just with a quick reaction, you feel like a god. Anyway, Ninja Assault, one of the best light gun games of all time, one of my favorite games of all time, one of the best games on the PS2. The graphics are awesome. This is a true arcade, hardcore light gun game that you can play right in your house with a CRT, a PlayStation 2, this game, and a GunCon or a Mad Catz light gun. Boom! You're living it. You're living the dream. I can take this right now, walk into my living room, put this into the player, and I can live the dream. And I often do. The next one, and I saved this for last, because again, this is one of my favorite games on the PS2. It is another light gun game. It is an occult theme light gun game, and you know, like House of the Dead, this is like the House of the Dead for the PS2 for me. This is like the House of the Dead for the PS2 at that level. It is so well done. It's a beautiful light gun shooter. It is super, super cool. It's got a bucket of swagger. Again, it's right up there with Ninja Assault. I actually have more fun playing Ninja Assault overall. This one, again, is not a slouch. It is not just a walk in the park, you know, ping, pong, pong. You got to be on your game. It is tough. It is a quarter muncher. It is going to challenge you. It's going to kick you back. But very similar gameplay to House of the Dead. This is Vampire Knight, a light gun shooter on the PS2, and I found this in the wild. I actually had to, I think I either ordered a booklet or Filberto sent me a booklet, but I had to find a booklet. No, I ordered it from a guy from Australia, believe it or not. I got this booklet from a guy from Australia off of eBay, and it's flawless too. It's beautiful. But that completed my Vampire Knight, and I was never so proud. You know, The Birth of My Child is better. Yes, Yes. But Vampire Knight, wow. I mean, I'm just going to tell you that right now. If you get yourself a CRT, if you get yourself or have a PS2, if you get yourself a light gun, whether it's a Gun Con or a Mad Catz or whatever, if you put this in the system and you play this game, you will be a happy camper. It is really cool. You're running on like an icy lake with like werewolves jumping out of the ice, and I mean into the sky. I mean, it's like the House of the Dead quality. It's a Namco. It's House of the Dead quality, but man, it is ridiculous. I love this game. It is fantastic. So if you're gonna get 2 games for light guns on the PS2, you're living right here. Ninja Assault, or Vampire Knight is just... They are just amazing. I'm so thrilled to be able to make this video and share that with you because these games are flippin' amazing and you need to own them if you love light gun shooters. In your own home, no quarters needed, baby. This is LVO Toro Fancy Action Now. For the gamer, God bless America, God save the Republic, health and wealth to you and your family. This is LVO Toro saying peace out. I'm sniffling. I'm shuffling.